Hey guys, it's Fred and Sheila McCoy, Hatfield McCoy Museum, fredmccoy.com. Sheila's behind the camera.
Hi guys, hope you're having a great morning.
We was watching a video earlier and it was pretty interesting. It was a fella, a YouTuber, another YouTuber. I think the YouTube channel, or maybe his name is Tate, T-A-T-E. He's got a couple of videos out. We saw one the other day, and something really drew our attention to it when we saw it, and we saw the other one today, and he's talking about the buzzards in the air. He had actually went up to the tower on the hill to see if he could see anything up there on Joseph's couch back when the search was on, and he points out the buzzards, and he says, I was up here the other evening, and I think that when we were up there, that video that we posted, or he was up there then, and he said, I think when I posted this video, that's what gave the two people, the couple, I think that's probably where they knew where to come and search. And it was interesting. Extremely nice guy. Yeah. And it's interesting because we didn't follow him, he followed us. I said that in a nice way. We don't care who got him, as long as somebody got him. Exactly. Extremely nice guy in this video, but I want to, you know, Sheila and I love to show proof on things. We love to show.
We back up what we're saying.
Try to back up what we say. And this gentleman, we're going to show a video. I don't know what order they're in off of his channel. It's a real interesting video. Go watch it. But as we do these videos, I'll point something out to you, and before the video's over, you'll have a better understanding as to what we're talking about. Okay.
Video, I'm going to be retracing the exact steps that the shooter took before he committed his crime, including going to his house, going to the place where he bought the rifle, and walking the exact same trail that he walked to get.
That's the first video that the gentleman done on his YouTube channel. Walked the path, going to his house. Now, a lot of people during this went to the wrong house. A lot of people went to Woodbine. Woodbine. I think that's Whitley County maybe, but Joseph, his house, that's his mother's house in Woodbine. Right. His house was actually in, or is in, Knox County, K-N-O-X, Knox County, Gray, Kentucky. In fact, if you're there at the Gray Post Office, if you're standing, here's the Gray Post Office behind me. I'm standing in front of the Gray Post Office looking out. If you look directly to your left, there's a street there named Jones, Dr. Jones Drive. Dr. Jones. And if you'll go down Dr. Jones Street there to the next cross street, he owns that corner lot. There's a white house, and there's a little brown house there of his. So we're going to continue on with the next video.
Here, he could have made a decision not to go this way. Let's go this way. I seen from another creator that these trees were cut down by the authorities in order to fully investigate the crime scene. But this is the exact location, from what I understand, where the shooter was when he fired his shots, and where other evidence was recovered. Alright. Here we go.
Look, pulling out there to the left. Look at that vehicle at the left.
Closed, off-road, closed, HV.
Look at that vehicle.
This is the trail. Let's go.
See that Hummer?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's let it play and then I'll discuss it.
If they didn't want you in here.
That was Sheila and I pulling out on the left there at the truck stop. We had just left up here.
Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good.
We had just left when there were 4 troopers up there. Wondering what
you would think if they didn't want you up in here, they would have some kind of.
They're going to meet
here,
2 or 3 of the troopers as they come out.
Here we are. The same road that Joe Counts took.
Were on us.
Right here.
They wasn't there looking for him. They were there.
His decision was made.
For us.
Oh, there's a car. That's a police officer.
There's one of them leaving.
Police officer. I don't know. Alright, police officer didn't say nothing. Oh, there's cops right there. There's cops. Yeah, that's okay.
Cops because of Sheila and I.
Yeah.
They're not amused. I was just asking. How's it going, guys? We're videoing for YouTube. Yeah. Is it no further than this?
Let me in, ma'am. I don't care that you go back there, but please don't be down on the highway.
Absolutely not.
Because people call.
Sure.
We just had to tell a guy to leave, he was out there, and people were calling worried.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Well, he said we could go out through there.
Hey guys, again, we love this guy's videos because he's going right up. Sheila and I done a video there that I think it's number 4. It's the one with the 2 state police cruisers on the thumbnail.
Right.
And it says 4 troopers question 2 bounty hunters. Now, of course, that bounty hunter name is for the YouTube channel only. Sheila and I are not bounty hunters. Sheila and I were trying to locate this guy, and of course to get him off the street, and of course for the reward. But that was a caption that we use for our YouTube videos.
Right.
But if you'll notice, once they turn off the I-75 to go toward the truck stop to go up the hill, if you'll look to your left, you'll see a gray Hummer pulling out of that truck stop. And we're here. We meet them as they go by. Our headlights are on. Look to your left as they go by the truck stop, and you'll see Sheila and I. I had taken Sheila over there before we left the area to use the bathroom and get us something to drink.
Yes.
On one of our videos there, I think it's number 4, Sheila and I are out on a cliff. We're trying to search for Joseph, and we got on a cliff and almost fell and got killed. And we came all the way back around, and when we did, we ran up on the police cars, the 2 troopers, the 4 troopers. There were 2 up there and 2 down the hill. They wasn't up there looking for Mr. Couch. They wasn't up there with their machetes going through the woods. They wasn't. Guys, once upon a time, you couldn't have got me to talk about the state police. Once upon a time, until this commissioner done what he did and made a false statement at a news conference. So I won't go into that.
Right.
But once upon a time, you couldn't have got me to say nothing bad. I want to mention some names. Sutton, Greg Beard, Alex Payne, Mike Crawford. That's some of the troopers, huh?
Rose.
Gary Rose. That's some of the troopers that I worked with throughout the years of a police career, state troopers that I adored, that were good troopers, good men. And Sutton I didn't work with, but we knew Sutton after we took our museum to, or the family took the museum to Renfro Valley. Getting off topic, but when I talk about the Kentucky State Police, I don't want to talk about like I'm talking about the whole group. It's not. I'm talking about that police commissioner. I don't think those troopers that went out of the woods that day told him that they found that body with us. Now, if they did, then they're in the wrong. If they didn't, he's in the wrong for putting on that kind of impression in front of his men. He's their leader. Either way.
There you go.
As we come back around that hill, you hear me tell Sheila and them, you hear me tell Sheila that let's go get us something to eat and something to drink and go home. And we start out. When we start out, we run up on 2 troopers. And the guy says, was you out on the cliff? And I said, yes, sir. He said, what are you doing out there? And I said, looking for $35,000. I made a little joke, you know, I'm looking for $35,000. He didn't find it funny. He got on his radio, and all you media people, it's not hard for you to check the dispatch log at that time, whatever time it was, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening. He gets his radio and he said, he's looking for $35,000. He's real rude. Well, I mean, I'm glad somebody was looking for him. I'm glad somebody was, because the entire 6 days that Sheila and I was there, we never run up on nobody in the woods, nobody, unless they were there blocking the road or up on the hill. I'm sorry to be like this, and I'm trying not to be negative, but I just want to tell what went on. And these 2 troopers, I told them we was looking for $35,000, and I said, I went straight to it, and I said, guys, have you seen, well, when they got ready to draw down when we come out, of course I had a machete in my hand, but I'm a distance, I'm way around the curve. And I said, whoa, I'm a 40-year retired police officer, calm down, chill out, guys. You saw my vehicle up there with a FOP tag on it, and And they started on the tag. Your tag's not the correct tag for that vehicle. And I said, what are you talking about? And they said, yeah, that number don't come back to that sticker. And I said, well, I don't know. All I do is go to the clerk's office, give them taxes, and they give me a sticker. You'd have to talk to them, but I'll check on it. I said, look out here at these vultures. Look up here at these vultures. Now, at this time, there was probably 30 or 40 vultures up there. They were flying around every direction. I said, look here. Guys, there's something out there. They wasn't no more interested in that. They were so upset because they had to come out and check on me and Sheila. They weren't no more interested. And they started to walk out toward the edge of the hill there, and I said, well, I'll tell you what, we'll be back here in the morning. We left. They went out to the edge of the hill there and looked up in there at vultures. Guys, where they were standing at on the edge of that hill, guess what was about 500 feet over from them? Guess what was laying right directly down over the hill from them? A body.
Yep.
A body.
Yep.
But they were more concerned about that little sticker on my license plate. We left out there and we went down the hill. It's on video.
Yeah.
And there's 2 more troopers. That's the thumbnail,
Yeah.
those 2 police cars. There's 2 more. And we stopped and I said, sorry guys, I'm trying to be nice. I've never, state police, up to that point, I adored them, like the FBI or anybody else. I used to think these people walked on water. I don't no more. And pulled up down there and I said, sorry guys. The one officer said, information, information, information. In other words, I should have called and said we were up there.
Yeah.
Call dispatch and tell them everywhere you're at. Try that sometime. Just call dispatch, say I'm gonna be here. Well, they'll probably get you for harassment. There's no winning sometimes. We left, and when we left, Sheila had the camera. I mean, I gave the awful speech ever was.
Yeah.
And that's before I started this transformation. That's before I'm rededicating my life and changing.
Good job, baby.
Stop it right there. And I said some choice things about those troopers on camera that I was going to put on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And Sheila, my little Sheila, talked me out of it. So she erased them. She erased them, and you never saw them. And
So we went out to the...
so we went out to the truck stop. Sheila had to use the bathroom. I had gone in the woods. Sheila don't do that. So we went out to the truck stop. Sheila goes in and uses the bathroom. She comes out. We get something to drink. We're pulling out from the truck stop when we saw this video the other day where this YouTuber's going by. And he's giving this speech about going up on the hill looking for Joseph Couch. And you see our Hummer off to the left. That's Sheila and I coming out of that truck stop. We had just left that hill.
Right.
We were leaving anyway. Understand, we were leaving that day. We were coming to our vehicle to leave. At no point did anybody tell us, oh, you've got to leave, oh, you got to go, or you run off. They didn't tell us that. We were leaving.
I promise they didn't say anything
Sheila
like
wasn't
that.
live for nothing. And so when we were pulling out there, that YouTuber, I don't know if he knows it or not, but that gray Hummer that he passed by is Sheila and I. We done been up on the hill. Now the YouTuber, it's okay. I mean, he don't know. He's just speculating. But he said on his first video there, he said, or on this last video, he said, I want to show my legs and my back in a minute. Show that right there while you're at it. Can you see that? Are they there?
Oh yeah, you're covered.
I wish you could have.
He is covered, guys. He's worse than I am.
It goes all the way up and gets worse as it gets up.
Yeah.
I know I changed subject, but just going to show you what we've been through. We're covered all over.
Yeah.
The proof is us pulling out from the truck stop. And the proof is when he goes up here and talks to this trooper, and this trooper says, yeah, we just had to run fella off. No, he didn't run me off.
Nope.
The forest is open, crime scene's over. He didn't run us off, we were leaving. But that's a mistruth. When you say something that's not true, it's not a mistruth, it's a lie.
Sad.
That's a lie. And it's right there on this guy's video. He says we had to run him off. It's a lie. Nobody run us off. I was trying to show them birds. They weren't interested in it. So we're going to play some more video. He goes on up the hill, and he passes one trooper coming out. He goes on up, and I think there's 2 or 3 more in the distance. And he says, can we go up in here? Is it closed off? He said, no, you can go up in there. He let this guy out. He's talking about one of them other troopers. Let this fella out, and then you can go up in there. Just don't go out near the road. We had to run another fella off. So we're going to play another video, and then we'll fill you in.
Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta.
The body has been found. Our boy Joseph Couch, the I-75 shooter. We had not the slightest clue where he was for, I guess, over a week. But we finally got some closure. But we're going to show you guys the exact moment he was found, because he was actually found on a live stream. It wasn't my live stream. It might have been closer to being my live stream than you guys think, because I was about to go searching for him the very next day, and I had this video, what I believe could potentially be the Buzzards that led the people who actually found the body to find the body. Don't get me.
Guys, if you can go to this gentleman's channel, because I'm sure it's going to be a whole lot more clear. Sheila's got some on ours too. We took videos of the Buzzards that day, but he got a real good shot of them with his camera. Our camera's just he's got a good camera, but that's them. They were flying. There was probably 20 to 30 Buzzards that day, that evening. Understand what we're standing there looking at. Understand what we just showed. 2 state troopers, 2 more were down the hill. We just pointed those Buzzards that you see flying around, we just pointed those out to 2 troopers that didn't think it was important enough to go over that hill 500 feet and find out what those birds were circling about. Something's dead down there. All you have to do is walk down there. Something's dead. When Sheila and I went, we didn't know if we was going to find a possum, a coon, a deer. It could have even been something that Couch had killed to eat, and it was just the carcass that they was after. But this gentleman's got a great video of all the Buzzards. Imagine, we're circling around the truck stop leaving. The troopers are going off the hill. He's filming these birds. That's when this all happened. The same time. That's the same birds that we looked at. I don't want to overkill it, but that's what we tried to show these state troopers. We pointed these out to several state troopers over the days that were either blocking the road or getting them a Coke or whatever they might have been doing. Wherever we seen anybody at, we would say, have you noticed the Buzzards? Have you noticed the vultures? Have you noticed? We're going to do another video, and then we'll fill you in on this side.
Get out there. Somebody will find him, a hunter or a 4-wheeler will find him, or somebody that, some of these guys probably have that, what is it, $35,000 up to that, man? They're going to get there and start looking for him.
Not only did we ask people what they thought, we investigated the rumors. There were rumors that this guy was still alive. He was talking to people in the community. He was still talking to his family. There had been sightings, which we explored. We went and interviewed our good buddy Ethan, who is a security guard. Yes, he is a security guard. A lot of people didn't believe that for some reason. And he saw a person while on the job that fit the description of the suspect, Joe Couch.
Been seen twice this week.
Here.
Yeah, here.
Okay. And it's important to note that we are probably, how far away from exit 49 right now?
I mean, if he was to get here, if somebody's booking it 30 minutes.
Now, did Ethan actually see the guy? He said he couldn't 100% confirm, but he thought that he did, and when they believed that they saw him twice. So after days of...
So understand, there was people that were seeing people that favored Couch. There was getting reports from Ohio to everywhere that people had seen him. And so that made people, nobody was as dedicated as Sheila and I. Sheila and I had I don't know how you describe it. I don't know what you want to call it, but we went on a date night that Friday night to go to eat and go up there and try to look around for him. That's what we were going to do. Just a one day thing. And it turned into 6 days, a 6-day journey. And that journey has changed my life.
Yes,
It's changed Sheila's life too. Sheila's already a good person, but it's changed me. God told us where to go.
I don't believe you led us there.
We knew that
through
we were
those
going
buzzards.
to. We knew that we were going to find him. We didn't know if he was going to find us or us find him, but we knew we were going to meet or
That's
be
right.
in the same area. And our goal was to talk to him and tell him that nobody died. If he didn't shoot us on sight, then our goal was, if we had 1 minute, just to say, nobody's dead, they all lived. You're okay, turn yourself in. That was our goal. Or find him dead, but at least the people in the community would have peace, and his
Right.
mother or family members that not knowing where their son was at would have peace.
Yeah.
It changed our life.
It sure did.
Completely changed our life. This gentleman's got some good video of the vultures flying around. This gentleman done a good job reporting. And he's exactly right. There was people that thought they seen him everywhere. I give my opinion, but they're like everything else. Everybody's got one. But somebody asking, and when did he die? And I said, I've got an opinion after 40 years in law. And they said, yeah, we'd like to have it. He died that evening. He died. Talking about my opinion is that Mr. Couch, and once upon a time, I didn't call him Mr. You shoot 5 people and you do all the havoc you done, but that's before I had my transformation.
Yay!
Before I had my transformation, I couldn't say on the camera what I would have called him, because I'm a Marine, and sailors are known for this also, and I didn't probably have the best vocabulary. And so where Sheila says, oh, my Lana, I probably use some other language, but I don't do it anymore. Now I'm saying, oh, my Lana. Oh, my Lana. My opinion is that after he done the shooting, he walked back down, went over the hill, right where those troopers were standing, 500 feet over the hill, and himself. I ain't supposed to say that on, you can beep that out maybe.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. I think September the 7th, 2024, I think is when he ended his journey through life. Sad, I wish he hadn't, because people, you can always turn these things around. You can take the worst situation and turn it into a plus.
That's right.
I know that because we're doing it right now. We went out on a date night. I went out one way.
Come back another.
And I'm back another. Now I was
awesome.
baptized, joined church and saved when I was 16 years old. That's a long journey from 16 to now, and I'd changed a little bit. I'm back.
All right. You're back, so that's good.
How I felt he went about his day on the day of the shooting. We went to his house. We went to the place he purchased his rifle and ammo. We went to the gun range, showed you guys.
Okay, go ahead. Go with the next one.
As close as we could get to the sniper nest. We're
Go ahead.
Eventually, we took the exact path to exit 49, and then as close as we could get to the sniper nest. We're videoing for YouTube. Yeah. Is it no further than this?
You let him out. I don't care that you go back there, but please don't be down on the highway.
Absolutely not.
Because people call.
Sure.
We just had to tell a guy to leave. He was out there. People were calling worried.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. We'll say that right here is the cell tower. That's where they pinged his phone.
It's eerie feeling up here.
It is eerie, isn't it?
Yeah, because you never know where he's at right now.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be different if he was gone.
Yeah. But we don't know.
He could be right over that ridge over there. We don't even know it.
Well, he could be in the bush right there. The reason we didn't go out to the interstate section where his actual sniper's nest was because the 2 individuals that I'm pretty sure who are now credited with finding Joseph Couch, and we're getting ready to watch the video, their live stream right here in a second. If you guys haven't seen that, it's pretty crazy. My Atlanta, what a video. They were already out there. I'm pretty sure it was them and the police officers, the cops, asked them not to be out there because people were calling in reporting, hey, there's another person up here, and they were afraid they were going to get shot.
We just had to tell a guy to leave. He was out there, and people were calling worried.
We were in the right spot, and what I believe now was really close to the body of Joseph Couch, who ended up himself, right? We can't say certain words on the tube here because they don't like that stuff. I'm gonna take the
Very smart gentleman.
Yep.
We're going to
Yep.
try to make contact with him later on, but very smart fella. He's pegging it now. That he thinks that the two people that the troopers told to leave, that they didn't tell us to leave. We were leaving. That was not true. But the trooper told him we had to tell him to leave. No, he didn't. But he's pegged it. That was the two people that were up there, and we had passed you down at the bottom of the hill when you were coming up.
That's right.
Very, very interesting video, guys. Right before she put this clip in, we were talking about something, and guys, I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened to me. I used to be a pretty tough guy. I don't know what happened. You know, years ago we had a good preacher. Sheila's always gone to church. I go with her. I enjoy going to church, but I lost my faith in a lot of people over the years. And but we had the best preacher in the world, and he would cry a lot. He would cry. In fact, some of the people in the church said one time, he cried too much. And I'm thinking, how can you be that humble? How can you cry too much? This guy used to be in a motorcycle club. He was a tough fella, big old fella, and you could tell. I've been a cop for 40 years. I don't know, probably 30, 28 at the time. He's now deceased. He died of cancer a few years later. But that was the sweetest man in the world, and he would get up there to preach, and he would just start crying, and I couldn't understand. You could feel the closeness that he had with God.
The good Lord. Yeah.
I don't know what's happened to me, but that's me. And I'm sorry to do this, and I'm not going to do it no more. From now on, I'll make her cut it out. But I want you to see that what a change this has done to a grown man, an old man, a Marine. God is great. God led us to that body so those people could have peace.
He did.
And his mother would know where they was at. And we was there. It wasn't just so they could have peace. We were needing help financially, and that helped us.
He helped everybody all the way around.
Ashley, from out toward eastern Kentucky, a little further east than myself, and where the shooting occurred, they had been searching for 6 days. Right here is the exact moment that they found the body that at the time they thought was the shooter.
That's what I'm saying. Oh. You found him? Oh, my Lanta. I'm coming. Oh, my Lanta, you found him?
He's deteriorated.
Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. Ow, sticker virus. Oh, gosh. Look. Oh, gross.
You got it.
But hold on just a second, because the DNA test.
You got it. Once he says, no pictures. That was the troopers that was coming off the hill up through there that asked me, is he on the left? They're asking me where the body's at because I'm standing over here. But yet the commissioner says we found them together. They didn't know. Is he on the left? No pictures. You got it. Why he's saying you got it, by then I done put my phone down, no pictures. So I put my phone down, and that trooper's going like this to me. You got it. And he knew we had been looking for all those days for this body. He knew we was looking for the reward also. And he says, you got it. He's telling me it's okay. You know, it's yours. And then next thing you know, we hear at a news conference that the state police and us had found the body. No, I informed the state police. Listen how loud I holler. Listen how loud I yell. And then I say, I found him.
I got it, yeah.
I found him. Here he is.
Yep.
I'm yelling. Why would I yell if we're right here where me and Sheila's at? Why would I be yelling? A lot of mistruths, guys. I'm going to tell you something. Kentucky State Police, we're going to pray for you. We're going to pray for you, guys. I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of people that believes in law enforcement, a lot of people that believes in people. And people's losing faith. And I watch these YouTube videos and I can see why. They're losing. Had we not had a camera, it would have been a totally different story out there. Had we not went down there and looked for that guy, I don't want to toot our own horn, and I wouldn't have tooted our own horn until this happened with the Kentucky State Police. But had we not went down there and stopped up there and told them 2 troopers on the road that we're going back up there, had we not got our boots on and started over the hill and they know we're after something, and had they not heard us over the hill and Sheila say, whoo, something's bad, something's dead here. And then they start down over the hill to us because they know we're on to something. Had we not done that, Mr. Couch would have never been found. I'm telling you from experience, Mr. Couch would have never been found. 2 more days of those vultures, 2 more nights of foxes and coyotes, raccoons, whatever you want, that body would have been gone. There would have been nothing there but a pair of boots. And the first time that it come a good gully washer, that rain coming out of that holler would have washed his boots down into that creek that I drank out of and down to that river. That's where, and the boots would have been no more, and that family, that community would have been living in fear. So I have that's good. I don't want to.
Good.
Change man, go ahead.
You could not determine for sure, for 100% fact, that this was the body of the alleged shooter. Then they took a DNA sample within the bone, which is a little bit harder stuff, as you would probably imagine, from what I understand. And that did come back conclusive that it was the body of Joseph Couch, which just put a total relief on the community here. It might sound a little morbid, but now we knew this guy was not out. He was not trying to kill anybody else. From what I understand, and according to the video that I showed you earlier of all the buzzards, I do believe that I would have found the body had this couple not went in there and found him first. Now, with that said, I'm very glad that they did find him, and I think they're absolute just heroes for finding him. And I congratulate them for that, and they deserve every dime of the reward. I don't know why they didn't get $35,000. They only got $25,000. They should have got a whole $35,000. But with that said, I just wanted to kind of...
I had something to say there. Pause it. Let me look. Guys, they showed that picture there, and that is my, if you guys want to do Fred McCoy a favor, people in the media, people in the YouTube, let's credit the right person. And that's the person behind this camera right here. Fred McCoy just had eyes on the body. Had it not been for Sheila and her nose, and the good Lord.
That's exactly
But
right.
Sheila's nose is what pointed me in the right direction to where to go. All I done was looked at him. I did stand beside of him. I went on over the hill and was standing there at him looking down. So I was within a foot of him. I couldn't smell him. I was breathing like I am now. I couldn't smell it. So I could not have found that body. It took a nose. And just like God led us through them woods with those birds up in the sky, that's what led me over there to where the body was with Sheila's nose.
We're a team.
Let's give credit where credit's due. So
I in team.
that should have been the hide and seek picture right there. Should have been my wife. That's the finder.
That's good.
Okay. This way, and we thought, well, we'll just keep on going so we can check that second level out there. It was a cliff, and we went further than we should.
Oh, my land.
And each one of us was holding on to, Sheila was in front, she'd hold on to a tree, I'd hold on to her, I'd go to the next tree and we'd follow up.
Yep.
Rough.
Too bad we didn't have a camera to show
I was
that.
afraid it was going to get dark on us, or one of us have a heart attack. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. It's going to get dark shortly. Sun's setting now.
Yeah.
We're going to
Head back. That way.
try to make it out.
Yeah.
Go to that gas station, get us something to eat and drink. We got some water here.
Yeah.
Get some sugar. Coke or something. her legs are all skin up. Well, yeah.
I'm ready. There, it even got me to my braces.
Yeah, thought she got snake bit. We had a good day, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord neither one of us got snake bit.
Thank you, Lord.
Y'all won't believe where we've been for the last 5 or 6. I don't know what time it is, whatever time. It's late. And, okay, we don't even dragging it out.
Yeah, we gotta go back that way.
No matter what words we use, we can't explain the adventure we've had today.
Gosh.
We're ready.
Maybe cliffhangers. On the cliff.
And we was afraid, besides that, there's a couple of clearings out there.
Yeah.
And we was afraid somebody was going to look up on the side of the hill and see us
Yep.
and be calling or shooting at us thinking we're the guy.
Yeah.
We got 35,000 on our head. And,
SWAT coming in after us.
yeah.
So,
All right. Her camera's almost dead, so we're not going to waste it in case we run up on something on the way out.
all right.
We'll see y'all about the edge of dark. We didn't have SWAT come up on us, but we had 4 Kentucky State Troopers. Mm-hmm. We didn't have SWAT, but we did have 4 Kentucky State Troopers that were in their vehicles riding around. You know, I wanted to make a point there on the front of that video. Reason this is from one of our other videos, number 3 or 4, somewhere during our day. We made a daily report video, number 4.
Mm-hmm. This is the one with the
She says
two
this
state troopers and
number 4 with the 2 state trooper cars on the front of it.
Yeah.
You'll hear us say in there, we're gonna go get us something to eat and drink. We're gonna go. So we were headed out, but we were gonna stay in our vehicle all night at the truck stop, and at break of day, we was gonna come back over on this side where I was pointing all those birds out, all those vultures that this other gentleman also shows on his video. We were coming back the very next morning to look for them. And the next day, we went on home. We were so tired and so aggravated over the way we were treated by the state police that we went on home and we made another video. And I said, okay, we're done. I'm not going back. But see, that wasn't what God had in mind.
Exactly.
God had done told us we were going to find this body. We need to keep looking. So once we got home and everything, we started talking about it. We had to go back. We knew we were supposed to find this body. We went back the next morning. There were no vultures there. We went down to Gray, went down to the gun shop. We made another video that you may never see, but we run around during the day making video, and then when we come back, the vultures were out again.
Right.
And that's when we pull up beside the state trooper and told him we're going back up on the hill. And then you've seen that video where we go up there and find the body. To the gentleman that made his videos, thank you. To the gentleman in the other video, in the beginning, he said, I think they followed the video I made of all the birds up there. In the end of that video, though, he says, no, I think that was the couple that the trooper said he run off. And you're exactly right, that was us. Look back in your video and you'll see us passing there at the truck stop. Guys, that's going to end this video. That should end our video unless something new comes up on this event. We're going to go back and do some of our Hatfield McCoy videos. To all you Hatfield McCoy fans out there that's been following the history we've been doing, on some of those videos I get a little bit ill. I get a little bit right. I say a few things that's not true. Everything we say is the truth, but I use language and I say things I probably shouldn't have done. So now I regret that, but can't go back and change those videos for the history part. So
it's
just when you're looking at our old videos, overlook some things on me. That's not me.
Not
Other than
anymore.
that, catch you later.
Alrighty.
Well, somebody saw us on a ledge. They called the police, state police, so they come up to check us out, make sure we're legit. Add that to the story.
What's going on, guys? Sorry to bother you.
Information. Y'all be careful.
Thank you all.
Information. That's what he said. And brought up the tags again. I'm trying to talk about the vultures. There's the 4 troopers that come up there on that evening. Where those 2 troopers up there went out to the edge of the hill, they were less than 500 feet probably. I'm not good at distances, but definitely not over 1,000 feet over that hill was Mr. Couch. Thank you, guys.
Hi guys, hope you're having a great morning. Please like, subscribe, and share. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.